Hello. Welcome to stream. We're in a completely different area than we were when we left off. Yeah, it turns out there's an Asgard arc in the main game, so I need to go ahead and knock this out. Um, Aurora Borealis. If all goes well. Alright. Also, my reindeer mount is glitched out, and I think that's funny. I already restarted the game. I think it's because I was using the bear as my mount, and I think the game is getting a little bit confused. So, it's trying to generate a bear. It thinks it's supposed to be generating a horse that looks like a deer, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, I wish they would chase me instead of just throwing rocks at me. Come on, guys. Maybe I have to get off the horse. Reindeer. Abomination creature. Yes, gentlemen, there we go. It's because I was on my mount. Yeah, come on. Did you say hand job scum? What are you talking about? Come on, don't you want to see what's going on over here? It is funny, I waited to, like, heat up my food until, like, now. Which is, I don't know, kind of a silly decision. I probably should have done that a little sooner, but... Oh my god, it gives them too. That's insane. Hey, how's it going, Smoked Out? What you got going on, brother? Look, they're like, okay, I don't know about this. He's recalibrating. They still look kind of crispy. Taking care of the little one? Oh, that's good. It's nice that you get to just chill with him. Oof. Roasted. How's little man doing? Is he good? He said, let's not talk about it. £10. Sheesh. Big guy. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, I want to do it again, but... There you go. Yeah. He needs to stop growing on me. Bro, I hope he does. For your sake, I hope he slows down a little. He's a cute little bugger, though. Honestly, I'd just kill him. He's kind of a dastard. Hey guys. Did you see my my noble steed? he's all glitched out, dude. Man really looked at the kid and said, "Can you slow down?" You're getting ahead of yourself here, brother. What's new with you? So, we're trying to work with my sister to kind of set up her baby shower because she's having a baby. Marina sent her some decorations and stuff, and they're kind of chit-chatting about what kind of vibe she's looking for. Because we already know what the theme is, but, like, obviously there's a little bit of nuance there on, like, what she actually wants. Trying to help her understand a little bit. My sister's not the greatest with reading. I think she's got dyslexia, so she still kind of struggles with that sometimes. But we're getting the point across and stuff for like the different ideas we have. It's just hard to portray that through text with her. It's easier if we call her, so we'll probably end up doing that. We'll probably be going to see the Gorillas in October. Like we already got the tickets, so the Gorillas are going to be at Ball Arena. So we're going to go do that. What else is new? Going to Houston in April. And I think that's it for now. Also, my niece seems to be doing well. I don't know if either of us ended up telling you much about that. I feel like I explained it on stream last week, but in case I didn't, niece had a brain tumor. She got operated on. There was some of it left. She was in a coma for a couple days. Marina went to visit. Obviously, Marina comforted her a bunch because Marina's really good with kids, and she knows how to handle like medical situations because she's grown up around it. Niece seems to be doing well. And then I ordered Resident Evil 3 Remake, so a completely topic flip here, but Resident Evil 3 Remake physical copy will be here Saturday, so next week's streams will be doing that. So. Dude, it's going to be great. And it's short, so we'll do that, we'll do 4, we'll do 7, we'll do 8, then we'll do 9. I told Marina, I was like, oh yeah, I ordered Resident Evil 3, and she was like, really? When the new one just came out? And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I want to play through all of them. But she had the right idea. Why not play the new one? No, I get it. It's fair. But I've already started 3. I want to finish it, and then I can go through 4. We probably could skip 7 and 8, like, in terms of, like, playing 9. But, I think getting all of them in a row would be kind of cool. I wanted to do 5 and 6, but 6 requires, I think, a co-op partner, and then 5 is, like... I think the same thing, actually. It requires a co-op partner, so... I need someone who's available for 10 hours at a time to grind through Resident Evil game that most people don't seem to like. I thought 6 was good. I think we've talked about this before. 6 is a good game in my opinion, but... What are we doing, Cal? You want to come over here? You like this? This is a good spot? Okay, Requiem is so good, dude, I've heard. And what you were telling me last week is what a lot of people are saying, apparently. It's fucking scary as shit. Like, it's not like, oh, this is a horror game. Like, it's genuinely scary, which is so cool. So it's definitely more RE7 than RE4, because I know 4 is more of an action game. Or maybe it's more RE2. RE2 was pretty scary. But I guess it was just the Relentless Pursuer. I've heard 3 is just not scary. Apparently, like, Nemesis is a good pursuer, but he's not, like, terrifying. Sometimes I gotta pause and take a breather. Yeah, dude, that sounds about right. I've seen very few clips because I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as I can, and it looks pretty freaking terrifying. There's, like, some kind of giant thing that eats corpses or people that's following you around. I don't really know what's going on with that thing. I don't know if it's, like, your mom or something, but it's creepy as hell. Not literally your mom. I mean, like, in the game. I wasn't roasting you or your mom. But, yeah, I've seen that creature. And then I've also seen... I've seen Leon's intro scene, but it's basically just him whooping ass. So... it sounds like Leon's segments are kind of the take it easy and kill type segments, and then the ones with the girl are like time to shit your pants. When you play as Grace, there's her name, Grace. That's when shit gets scary. Okay, that's what I'd heard. Leon is when you get to be a badass, like just straight up ass kicker. I'm all for it. We'll also be playing Silent Hill F very soon. I wasn't originally going to play that on stream, but since I already started it, I'm thinking like, at some point I might as well. Just like I said, though, I don't think 3 is going to take very long. For 4, I might wait for a sale, depending on what the price is on Amazon. I had to order a physical copy of 3 because it's $40 on PlayStation right now, which sucks because like 2 weeks ago, it was $10. So I was like, I'm not spending $40 on a game that routinely goes on sale for $10. So I kind of met myself in the middle, and I got it for $20 off of Amazon. But for 4, we might end up playing Silent Hill before we play 4, because I don't want to pay full price for a game that I don't have to. Excuse me. Is there a quicker way to get out of here, or is that it? Because I can't climb that. All right, we'll go the way the game wants us to. Oh, it looks like it's not very extensive. We'll be able to knock out Asgard pretty quick, I think, by the way. This is just one of many arcs in the main story. Let me see. Asgard, Arc, AC, Valhalla. I just want to see how many missions we have. Because we still have to go to Jotunheim at some point. Jotunheimr. Yeah, this is an optional quest arc, but technically not, because we going for the platy. There we go. Alright, let's see. How many quests? So, in dreams, view above all, well-traveled, defensive measures. So I'm currently on extended family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 more quests yet, and we're on 1 of 6. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, we'll chew through this. I already have plans for when we get back to England. We're trying to see if we can conquer 2 entire arcs today, which is a big ask, but I'm going to blaze through them. So we're doing Essex, we're doing Kent, and then we're doing Sussex. And yeah, so when we finish, not Sussex, London. When we finish London, we should get a trophy. But that's why I'm doing Kent first too, because I already collected everything in Kent. I already collected most of the stuff in London as well, but I just figured I'd do Kent first because it's a larger area. London's a lot smaller, and it's going to be a huge story moment. So the London arc we're probably going to do a little bit slower instead of me skipping everything. With this DLC, I'm skipping most of the dialogue, but I'm also reading some of it. The problem is stuff that happens in this. It has already been talked about and stuff in the Svartalfheim DLC, which, if you remember, we already did that. So a lot of this is like out of order, which is my fault. It's not the game's fault. I shouldn't have done Svartalfheim already, but Dawn of Ragnarok was a really good DLC, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of glad that I did it anyways. But that's the plan for today. And then, like I said, next week, streams are pretty much going to be exclusively Resident Evil. And I'll play some offline, like on Wednesday night when I get home from work. This used to work. Can I do it from this angle? Like up here? No. I hate having to use the bow to break these, man. It is what it is. Yeah, so I'll probably be on next Thursday on Resident Evil, but I'm going to play some on Wednesday. So, or maybe I might even play some on Saturday just to get started. But a good bit of the DLC and stuff will be on stream. It's just like, I don't know. I don't want to go into it completely floundering because I've been playing so much Valhalla. So expect me to be mid playthrough or something by the time we get on stream. Andrimnir, is that how you say his name? Mm-hmm. Can I talk to him or not? Okay. Alright, we'll follow him. We've already done most of the collectibles in this region, which is pretty dope, actually. I think I'm like way closer to platinum than I think I am. Another thing to mention, actually, we got a trophy. Yeah, the counter is one behind. So I finished and gold medaled all of the mastery challenges. It wasn't too bad. Some of these are glitchy though, and I mean literally like glitchy. So the second to last one I did was a wolf challenge, which is the bow challenges, and there were enemies spawning outside the area of the mission, and you can't leave the mission area. And then I'd be able to see them, but I couldn't damage them, so I had to restart it a couple times just to get that one done. And there was a stealth challenge that was really freaking difficult. So. But Mastery Part 2 I'll be starting soon. And then, gosh, dude, we're getting really close to this platinum. You can see we're only like 30 trophies off. 32 trophies off. A lot of these are story trophies. And then there's some, like, the miscellaneous stuff that's remaining, like eliminating these guys and completing the territories and stuff. Like, this isn't going to be any kind of issue. Overdesign 2 is something that there's a specific way you can do it in a specific place, and it's apparently not too hard. You just have to increase the difficulty. And then this one's not too bad. I might do releasing the Firefly as the final trophy. I thought I was going to do lighting the braziers, but that sounds kind of annoying. So we'll do pretty much everything else. Earn all gold medals available in Mastery Challenge. So for part 2. Let's see. The Forgotten Saga is going to be time consuming, but most of this will be done off stream, so you guys don't really need to worry about this. And then the Tombs of the Fallen, I have 2 more, which I think what I decided to do with Tombs of the Fallen was just to complete them as I do their different regions. And I don't think there's one in Kent, but I'm gonna check. Hamptonshire, Sussex. I think my last one is in Sussex. Alright. Sarimnir and Andrimnir. Okay. Okay. I was like, are we just supposed to chase him or not? Alright. Also, this game's supposed to have a mechanic where you can follow the road. Like, your horse will automatically... Well, it's not a horse, but you know what I mean. Will automatically follow the road. But for some reason, it's not working. I have actually not been able to use that feature for a while. You're supposed to be able to hold X, and then it'll follow the road. You can press triangle to go to the specific objective that you're on. But yeah, this shit just ain't working. I'm assuming this is part of that world event, so I'm actually going to start the world event first. Einherjar. Oh, I could smell my food. I heated up some pasta Marina made the other night, and it smells amazing from here. I'll probably put some chili oil on it, because why not? Hey, brother. How you doing? He's really happy to be here. Well, that was an easy little world event. You love to see that shit. All I had to do was talk to fella. Alright. Also, clarification for the character of Odin, like specifically from the Prose Edda, or Javi if you want to call him that. That's what he's called in this game, but it's, from what I understand, it's mostly personal preference. He's not like evil. Like, if you've played God of War, the dude definitely seems to be pretty fucking evil. But in, like, the Origins, it's mostly just that he's self-interested. He has his own goals. He desires wisdom to avoid Ragnarok, to avert his death at every opportunity, which is kind of what the Ragnarok Odin does as well. He's not technically evil. Like, I mean, he does some evil shit, but okay. But yeah, I just thought that would be interesting to note that he's not like an evil dude. He's just like I said, self-interested, and has his own sort of goals, and he kind of does whatever he can to reach those goals. He doesn't really make concessions for others. Maybe just a bit selfish at all opportunities. So I think it's really interesting, like as a character. Giving a character that is a god, or a godling as they call him, so many flaws, I think is really cool. Because Odin himself is like a very flawed character. So, is this teleport? Oh my god, that's so cool. Up to the top? I would hope it's like a shortcut to the top. So much climbing in this DLC, which is a funny thing to like complain about, because it's Assassin's Creed. So I won't necessarily complain, but I do think it's a lot. Okay, so collecting these final treasures should net me completion of this shrine. I knew I needed these for something, I just didn't know what. Turns out it's just this shrine. I was like, maybe I'll turn them into some vendor or whatever, but is there a key in here? No, it's not even locked. Okay, then we've got another one down there. I could probably jump down, right? Like halfway. And we can grab this tier stone. And then I can probably teleport back up. I don't know if I'll need to. I don't know how far down this thing is, but we're about to find out. So, little bitty FPS drops today. Dude, I want to play Requiem so bad, but I got to be patient. I want context, you know. I know I could just watch a video. I've done that for movies, to be fair. Like, I've never seen Jessica Jones, the Marvel series, but I've seen, like, the series that she's in, like Defenders and stuff. But I've just watched recaps of her show. Um, it's just not my vibe. I don't know. I've seen the first season, like, forever ago in high school, but um, I don't know. I feel like she's a good character and she's portrayed well in the TV shows, but I'm not super interested in her show specifically. Does that make sense? So I've watched the recaps for that stuff before, but for RE, I feel like you have to kind of experience it. Same with like a Cronus. I was talking about that game last stream. I really want to play Cronus: The New Dawn. I could just watch somebody talk about it and be done with it, but I think I'd rather play the game, which I don't think is like a hot take or anything, but oh, there's one I'm missing all the way over here. Okay, so we'll probably go over this quest. We'll go get that, and then I'll be grabbing this in after that. Luke Cage is really good if you've never seen that. Dude, yes. I'm halfway through Luke Cage Season 2 because I'd never seen that one. Luke Cage Season 1 is so gas. Punisher, obviously. That one's really good. Daredevil's probably the best of all those shows. The like Marvel Netflix shows. Daredevil is absolutely incredible. I like the way Daredevil feeds into like the other shows and stuff too. I like that they kind of overlap, but they don't have to. Like, you don't have to watch season 1 of this, season 1 of that, season 3 of that, season 2 of this to understand what's happening. And I think that's cool. Now, to know who Jessica Jones is and why she's there in Defenders, I mean, yeah, Defenders is a crossover fusion event. Like, yes, you should watch the other shows or at least understand what happened, but Defenders was good. I was surprised. Iron Fist is good despite people's like very reasonable criticisms of it. I actually really enjoyed that one. But Iron Fist is not an easy show to get into, like at all. So I'll give you that much. If you'd ever tried that one and you were gonna be like, oh well, I couldn't get into it, I understand. Trust me, I understand. But I don't know. If you push through it, it kind of pops off a little bit. There's some like stupid moments too. There's some moments where you're like, okay, really? Yeah, I recommend giving it a shot. Daredevil's the best one. Definitely watch that one for sure, for sure. That's not even like hard to get into. Like that one's just a banger. Luke Cage, Punisher, Daredevil, Iron Fist kinda. Season 1 is really good. Season 2 was good too. Defenders is awesome, but if you like Daredevil. And another one that I was surprised by liking as much as I did was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's a shame that one kind of got dumped because I thought that was a really cool show. I like all the characters. I like that. So Robbie Reyes, I like that version of Ghost Rider a lot. He's so fucking cool. And he's in that show. I wish he were in the MCU. They have the actor. He still wants to play the character. He technically was in the MCU. I don't know, man. I wish they'd bring Robbie into the MCU. But then again, I don't really keep up with the MCU like I used to. Okay, so I guess we're chasing Fenrir. Fenrir. Fenris. Fen. Hopefully he goes towards this gold blip. I don't think he is. He's hungry, though. Have you watched Loki? I've seen Loki Season 1. I haven't seen Loki Season 2. So this is Loki's child. I don't remember if there's a reason why Javi hates wolves, or if it's just because he does. Like, you know what I mean? Oh! Hey, shit happens. Oh, we're gonna fight him now? Yeah, this is Fenrir. Wolf, meet rats. Yeah, I want to watch season 2 of Loki, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. No. This is so the wolf or Fenrir is so the idea of this here is a man. So Odin is metaphorical. A lot of the prose Edda and like sort of like Viking mythos is metaphorical. It was already always meant to be. People didn't literally believe all of this. So this is Odin fighting against nature or inevitability. So Fenrir, him being like, "Oh, I'm bargaining with him. If I don't kill you, you won't kill me, right?" Really fucking cool because he's trying to refuse nature something that everybody owes it, which is our death. So I just think that's really cool to nerd out about. It's my son. And this moment too kind of blurs the lines for Odin as a character.
I can speak with the dwarf Ivaldi. May he find a more permanent solution. Come, boy. You're safe with me.
Be kind, Justice Pringle.
Loki, there will be a reckoning.
Of this, I have no doubt.
So something that always confused me though is why didn't he tell him? But I think it's because Loki's behavior has always been forbidden. He kind of just does whatever he wants. So he's seen as a trickster god, right? And everybody's always calling him the trickster. And then you've got the MCU Loki, who's pretty different behaviorally. From what I understand, Loki is Odin's brother. Loki is not Odin's son or adopted son, and as far as I know, he's not a Jotnar either. Um, so that's an MCU mutation of the character, which is fine. Obviously, you can interpret things however the fuck you want, but just like Hel is like a being of nature in actual Norse mythology, she's not Odin's daughter. You know what I mean? So a little bit of separation there from the Marvel depictions of them, but yeah, Loki doesn't do things as much through malice or pure trickery as you kind of see in the MCU, where he's like, "Hey, this is just who I am. I'm just a tricky guy. I'm a funny guy. I have daddy issues." You know what I mean? Like that's not necessarily who Loki is in the prose. He's sort of just like a guy that misfires often, and he's very vindictive. So a lot of Loki's trickery in the prose, if you look at it and you're like, "Wow, that's a really fucking cruel trick." Yeah, it's because it's some kind of revenge for a perceived wrong, or somebody said something strange to him, or Odin commanded him when he was, I don't know, trying to relax. Like it's like that, but it's not, if that makes sense. So yeah, and so what they did with Marvel was they went, well, maybe he's just a funny, silly, goofy guy, or maybe he just likes the chaos. Maybe he's an agent for chaos, you know. And instead of Hel being, you know, sort of just a purveyor of a realm, what if Hel is more like a ruler of a realm? What if instead of being like this entity, she's like an actual queen that does queen shit and, you know, is descended from royalty, so they gave her a royal patronage, which would be Odin. So that's what's fucking cool about like the translation between the two, and something that's fun to clear up, especially things like, you know, Thor and Mjolnir. Mjolnir's just heavy. In the Prose Edda, I don't actually know if it's described in the Prose Edda, but in the mythos, Mjolnir is not to whosoever may be worthy. Mjolnir is just a fucking heavy ass hammer. It's unwieldy. So when they crafted it, it was very, very powerful, but Loki fucked with the process because they had a bet, basically. So it wasn't just Loki being tricky. They had a bet, and he wanted to win the bet. And so Brocker and Sindri were working on the hammer. They were trying to create something that could rival Ivaldi's works. And Loki did something to the hammer, and so the handle was just a little bit too long, and the hammer was just very unwieldy. So that's another difference that I like to point out is there's not like a prophecy inscribed on it where somebody who's pure of heart can pick up the hammer. It's not the case. Thor's just really fucking strong. Or I think he actually wore some kind of special gauntlet that allowed him to wield Mjolnir, like a wrist wrap or whatever. I think he actually wasn't strong enough to wield it. I could be wrong about that detail, but it's something along those lines, like a ring or something that he had to wear. Loki's what? May sustain you, my son, and by favor. Yeah. Loki has a few children. Loki actually gave birth to Sleipnir, which is Sleipnir, Odin's six-legged horse, or eight-legged horse. So that's fun. Loki just boinked animals, I guess. It was like his hobby. I don't really know why. I have no idea why that was like his thing, but you know, having some kind of Marvel interpretation of Sleipnir would be cool. I think Skidbladnir is in Marvel. Skidbladnir is a ship that fits in your pocket, and it was a gift to Freyr. And then you have Fenrir. Fenrir is in Marvel. You've definitely seen him. He was in Ragnarok, I think. That was a pretty fucking cool guy. But there's also an undead creature similar to Fen, who is not Fen, but people mistake him for Fen. I think his name is Gorm or something like that. And he's like the hound that defends the gates of hell or watches over the gates of hell. Very like Cerberus or Kerberos, however you want to say it. Fashioned creature. There's always parallels in religions, man. Always, always, always. And that's the statue of Freya, you know, because of the kitties. If you ever see a statue of a lady and there's kitties, and they're like, oh, some kind of goddess from way back when, it's probably Freya. How do you feel when Steve Rogers was worthy of holding Mjolnir? We've known that since Age of Ultron. Also, I'm pretty sure that's happened in the comics. I think there was a time where Captain America wielded Mjolnir when Thor either died or was off-world with Stormbringer or something in the comics. I haven't read much of the comics. I've only read a few of them. I want to really get into it. I just don't know where to start, as with everything else. I've read some Fantastic Four stuff, though. Oh, did I not? Oh, there's one more. Weird. I didn't see this one earlier, somehow. We'll come right back to that, then. Hey, Loki. What's going on, Loki? Alright, wow, that refreshed my brain. Steve Rogers, right. Yeah, I thought that was dope as fuck. I'm sorry, I allow myself to be a sucker for all the, like, oh my god, that's so cool moments, or I did at the time. I'm not as invested in the, he's right behind me, isn't he, type shit anymore, but, like, when that came out, I was all for it, man. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the many people who cheered in the theater, but I was in a loud theater, you know what I mean? It wasn't a quiet theater. I didn't start the cheer, so I wasn't the rude one. We were all kind of on the same page. I think there was cheering and laughing and clapping and stuff, and I think that's fun. That should be the case when you go to see a show, as long as it's not something, you know, dialogue heavy. Like, I wouldn't be clapping and cheering during fucking Oppenheimer, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, that's my answer. I thought it was dope. I thought Captain America wielding Mjolnir was dope as fuck. And maybe Mjolnir has some kind of inscription on it that, like, if you're worthy, maybe wielding it just comes naturally. So you could see how Cap, like, suddenly knew all these techniques and tactics and stuff. But don't forget, he and Thor have also fought side by side a bajillion times at this point. So he's absolutely seen him use it. So, I don't know. I thought it was cool. That's the gist of it. I thought it was fucking dope. Not everyone liked that, but I always knew he was worthy. Like, you saw it in Age of Ultron. Yeah, like, when he goes to move the hammer, and then pretends like he doesn't, and you can see Thor's shocked face where he's like, hold on a second, he just moved the hammer. And Cap doesn't pick it up, kind of to protect Thor's ego a little bit, because at that point in Thor's arc, he was not ready to see that shit. He was not ready to have the reveal that, I mean, to a degree, he's just another guy. So, I don't know. I always thought that was really fucking cool, the way they handled it. However, comma, I do feel like Captain America should have yelled, assemble. I'm not really sure what was going on with the Avengers. And then he goes, assemble. I don't even know if my mic picked that up, but why did he whisper? I'm not sure I understand that bit. Is this tied to story? We're going to do a fun little classic here on Gooma's channel where I open up the map genie and we're going to check to see if I need story progress. The Big Finish story quest. So the very final story quest. Okay. So, yeah, it's story locked. I mean, I kind of figured it would be, but we'll go ahead and unmark that. We'll get a Mirror's Altar. We'll go ahead and continue the story. We're actually already pretty much done with the story, but be alright. Just checking on my buddy got me playing Pokemon Go again, because there's a new Pokemon game coming out. I can't play it because I don't have a Switch 2, but I mean, I can be interested in it. So maybe when they add the new Pokemon to Go, I can enjoy it that way, but we're probably not going to have a Switch 2 for a while, unless I get like a pre-owned one for cheap, which is most likely going to be how I get one. It is interesting how he's returning in Doomsday, but I'm glad it's like alternate version. And so something that annoys me, right? And I didn't like this in Multiverse of Madness. It's one of the main things that kind of pissed me off about the movie was like the disrespect granted to the characters of having like Wanda murder everybody. Now looking back, it's a cool scene, but when I saw that in theater, that like hurt my feelings. I finally got to see John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, and then he was just gone. Which spoilers for Multiverse of Madness, but it's been out for 4 years. I think it's an okay movie, by the way. That's my official stance, but... Oh, hold on. But yeah, I'm excited to see Evil Cap. I wanted to see Hydra Cap. We got that teased a little bit in... which one was that? Winter Soldier? That was cool, but... You cannot barter with a man who's squeezing your balls. Okay. Okay, that's actually very good. I'm down for that. Gleipnir the Magical Cord. Go ahead and fast travel out of here. Wanda has to be one of the best MCU characters. Dude, yes. Okay. Full agree. I do, however, have issues with continuity. So you had this, like, therapeutic arc, almost, for her in, WandaVision. I don't know if you saw WandaVision. Dope show. Really fucking cool show. They should have held on to the beginning of it a little bit. There was a lot of mystery at the beginning. I would have wanted to see that go on a little longer, but it's fine that it didn't. Wanda's fucking dope. She's overpowered. And the kind of like caveat that I have is just that she seems like she's going a different route at the end of WandaVision, and then Multiverse of Madness, it's like she just does a heel turn. They didn't give a reason for her to behave the way she did in Multiverse. So that's what I don't like about that movie. Is just that it doesn't feel like she's the same character in WandaVision that she is in Multiverse, if that makes sense. So that was my main complaint with the movie. Cool movie. Cool shit happens in the movie. Cool characters that we wouldn't have really gotten to see otherwise. Some what if stuff, some alternate universe. But I just didn't like how she's like on a +2 in terms of her moral alignment, and then suddenly Multiverse comes around and she's a -8. I didn't get it. I didn't really get it. Even that conversation with Doctor Strange and her in like that grove of trees or the orchard or whatever it was, it didn't bridge that gap for me. The behavior did not track. So, Golden Cat sits patiently, gazing upon many tall towers. She'll flee when she is found, but follow without fear. Look, leap, and descend. Once she leads you to the end, she may ghost to the ground, land as well, and swiftly steal her sound. Golden Cat, so there's the Golden Cat. Go ahead and climb up here. On top of the gate, in this area, Golden Cat. I've been seeing cat statues all over the place, so. But yeah, dude, Wanda's dope. I do wish I had heard better things about the Fantastic Four movie, because I wanted to watch it, and I was sad to find out that they were like, oh, this is an alternate universe that's going to collide with the main Marvel universe, and then, I don't know. I wish all the stuff from Marvel selling out wasn't all divided into different studios, because we would have had such a cool, complete MCU. Maybe it wouldn't have been as tightly woven, so it's probably for the best we didn't have the Fantastic Four and the X-Men in the MCU from the get-go, but man, do I wish we did. And a lot of these stories should just be shows. Like, Civil War should have probably been a TV show. Alright, kitty. Follow the kitty, okay. It wasn't what I was expecting. Yeah, same. Same. I absolutely hear you. She goes down to there. Okay, works for me. Alright, so we'll do this cat's footfalls thing. I'm gonna eat my noodles, like, really, really quick. And then, I'll be back on and we'll keep plugging away at this. A little leap of faith for the kitty cat. I can do that. Dude, me too. And I'm excited to see Robert Downey back as well. He's just a good actor. He's got amazing range. And I'm glad we're not doing the whole thing where, like, once an actor is one character, we only see them as that one character. Marina and I have been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Larry David show. And there's a part in it where it addresses Jason Alexander, the guy who plays, God, what's his name? Oh, man, what's the character's name? The goofy guy from Seinfeld. Let me see. Jason Alexander Seinfeld. Wow, he's 66 now. George Costanza. He played George Costanza in Seinfeld. And for a long time, he couldn't get roles because people just saw him as George. Warm it awake, bring it to water for old bone to sprout with new life. Cradled in rock at Asgard's highest height, a seed sleeps in Ymir's cold grip. Warm it awake, bring it to water. Yeah, so it's gonna be over here. Yeah, there we go. I already went there. Of course I did. So, oh god. Okay, we fast traveled. I will BRB. Asgard's gonna be wrapped up pretty quick. It looks like, because these two quests were kind of coupled together. Let me pull this back up real quick. I don't know why I closed this. I needed this open so I could look at it. Taking root, yeah. Then we get Forging Bond Part 2, where we bind up Fenrir, and then the Big Finish. And in the Big Finish, apparently, is where I get that final collectible, and then Jotunheim unlocks, and then there's 2 more quests for Asgard, but should be fine. I'll BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Boys gotta eat. I ended up spilling the, what would you call it? The, chili oil on accident, so I kind of had to clean it up, but it was perfect. Heat, okay. Oh, I guess I'll just throw it. There we go.
Let's see what you can make of this, Ivaldi.
Okay. But yeah, it was perfect. It was delicious. So.
Let's see what you can make of this, Ivaldi.
Hmm. And then here in a couple hours, I'm just packing in protein. I have a little breakfast sandwich recipe that I made up. It's like about 500 grams, or 500 calories, but it's about 50 grams of protein. And it's so delicious. It's probably gonna have for breakfast tomorrow.
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you? As soon as it wants to be made. Find me a. By the way, he told me his sister's husband Oren drank a mead in the spirit of dwarf. Heavy. Don't drag me into
The tower is mid,
Do not fret.
not fast enough. I feel the joy.
Knowing you are in a trap.
You don't care if I'm married,
You are the queen of Asgard, the host of Fog.
yet you act as if I'm some treasure to be traded about.
I was wrong. I'm sure of that.
A limp apology. Once the building
Oh shit.
turn your spear on Loki.
If Loki is up to something, I will see.
Blood bond. Would you put in it? Oh, I just tossed in. Oh, are you talking about the sandwich? Probably. So I use I prefer the Power Pancakes, but I use the Power Waffles from Kodiak, I think is what it's called. Let me see real quick. Yeah, Kodiak Power Waffles, protein packed power waffles. So 2 of those, and then I used. So I found there's a brand called Eggs from Plants, right? And that doesn't sound great to me. I've never really tried much like vegan food or anything. But it's got 20 grams of protein, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. I'll try it. And so it's just these little sheets of like egg, but they're not egg. They taste just like egg though. Can't really tell the difference, honestly. Maybe if you ate it by itself, you could, but with everything else, can't even tell. And then some breakfast sausage patties. So yesterday I did 2, but those are about 9 each. So 20 from the egg, 9 from the breakfast sausage. I believe the waffles are 12. Let me see here. For every 2 waffles is 12 protein. And then a little bit of maple syrup. And then just a slice of cheese. Whatever cheese. I used like a lighter or like American cheese, but it's so good, dude. Of course, if you want to make it healthier, you could do like sugar-free maple syrup, but I'm just using normal maple syrup. But it just tastes so good. I would have, like I said, I would have preferred to use the pancakes. Just because I was trying to make a McGriddle. That was the intent, was to make like a homemade McGriddle, but it ended up being like a waffle sandwich. It's really good. I'll send you a picture of the next one I make, if I remember. Highly recommend. And then my little salad, which is just, it's ground turkey. You cook it up, throw in some taco seasoning, whatever kind, and then you make a Caesar salad mix. You toss the meat in the Caesar salad mix once the meat's cooled down, and then you get tortillas of whatever kind you want and crunchies. So whether it's like the red pepper or jalapenos or like the French's fried onions, whatever, I just recommend crunchies. You can put Doritos in it if you want to. Put that on the tortilla, and then just put everything else and close it and eat it. It's so freaking good, dude. You could eat it with a fork or a spoon, but this guy's suspicious as hell.
It's not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now, where's my queen?
She refused. That's all you got to say.
One rule remains. Who helps you complete the work, then? Our said nothing about outside help. Outside help. Entail, Harvey. Hail will bring you your pride. She agreed to marry you for the sake of Asgard. She's not moved by the idea. In fact, revolted.
Yeah, dude, I like cooking a lot. Appreciate it.
Enough chatter. I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral? Since hearing of your offer, she has not closed her eyes. She fears she might miss the abyss of golden sleep.
Is this Fenrir?
This is no dream, my love. It is all quite real. Quit stalling and kiss her, Dumbit. Consummate your betrothal. Yes.
Or is it Loki?
Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as an polished stone.
What trickery is this? Is something wrong? Her voice. It's hideous. Treachery! Bring me.
I'll bring myself.
Freya, you
You
need
have
to.
next to nothing, Essie. Only this useless money. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, have you tried to avoid responsibility by not making a choice?
You are no one's prize just yet. If this scheme turns sour, I will fight. Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama than finish your work or suffer. No Freya to hell I am with Harvey. Show me. Thor. Tyr. You still wear Freya's fur.
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is the start. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies.
They must be nearby. He never left this area.
He's kind of funny, though. Ah, excuse me.
We have found
Oh, dear.
gods here are legitimate. Ignore them. Find the paint. Not what we need. Those rooms. We build the supplies must be hidden behind this door. All deception. The builder will suffer for this.
I pressed the block button, but nothing happened. Which is too bad.
Hold, Loki.
What is it?
Loki,
Did I know him?
did you
I did, yes. The rest
make this right, Loki? Or the blood oath that binds me in
as a cloudless sky.
I don't know. We seem to be behaving pretty reasonably right now, so.
That's cold comfort. His blood.
Kitty?
Quiet trust.
Bruh. But Loki's a shapeshifter. There we go. Final collectible for Asgard. Guess we'll go grab that shrine, no problem.
I have the paint. Then
have to walk back out the way I came in. Oh well. Years of Resident Evil have paid off. I'm an expert at avoiding. A master of avoiding.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
Yeah, so since Dog is a traitor, Loki's modeled after Dog, which is kind of cool. And then I guess Freya would be Randvi. And Tyr is Sigurd. And Thor, I don't know, actually.
You survived my invaders from Jotunheim. Who is all such? We do not need this honored cheat. My hoover makes it work. I am bound to it through them. You perverted our sacred waters. Well reasoned. They should. I will finish
All knowing after the fact is crazy. I'm gonna have the rats kill him. Get him, rats! Get him! Bruh, he's just spamming. I can spam too. What the fuck? Get him, boys! Oh, I thought I dodged in time. I think I hit the wrong button. Yeah, enough playing around. Ouch. Everything's fine. Don't worry, guys. Oh, shit! That's true. True. Gotta be including DLC? Yes, of course. Of course, Federico. How you doing, man? But we've made a lot of progress. I always do DLC, brother. Always. Always, always, always. When we start Resident Evil 3, I'll be doing DLC as well. They mean molten iron, by the way. Okay, so we're actually not going to do Jotunheim right away. I'm going to grab this Ymir Shrine, and we'll have finished Asgard, and then I'm going back to England, because there's two arcs that I want to do today. Kent, which is, we're probably going to spam through Kent, but I also want to do London. We should get a trophy when we pop London, so. Alright, Glitchy Mount, come here. What happened to you, brother? Dude, I love it so much. That's what I get for using the bear in England. The game is just confused. Alright. I need to floss, though. I got some, like chili flakes or something in my teeth. So technically this is all in one. I could go straight to Jotunheim and spam that quest, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. I like doing this to break up the main game. That's why I already did Ireland, I already did Paris. It's so that I'm not doing all of the England arcs back to back to back to back to back, because it just sounds insufferable. So, BRB, I'm going home. See you about 20 minutes. Sounds good, man. Drive safe, okay? Drive safe. Did I get anything for that? Skill point, or... I guess not. Oh, yeah, I got a skill point, or a level up. Let's... Yeah, we're gonna do that later. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll see you soon. Alright. So we'll do Kent first. I think I'm probably, like I said, I think I'm probably going to spam through Kent. London is the next, like, actually important arc. Like, Kent seems to be one of those throwaway ones that doesn't really have much going on. So, but London will actually be reading dialogue. Yep. 5 skill points is crazy. Okay. 512. Could start Forgotten Saga soon. Might do that off stream though. What's this? Oh, we're not doing that yet. First time playing through? Yeah, I haven't played this game before. I just know a good bit coming into it. But I've never beaten it, no. That's weird. Okay. Don't know why I had to do that manually, but I'm not too bothered by it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We still have... this is for the Forgotten Saga. How many supply do we have, actually? Or how much supplies? 1,100. I need 1,200 for the next upgrade. So Ravensthorpe is pretty close to level 6. As you can see, you're joining at a good time. I'm fairly well progressed through the game already. I already finished Kent, so we're gonna play through this story real quick, wrap it up, play London, and then we'll see if I want to keep going after that. I think I've already been streaming for about an hour or so, maybe an hour and some change. Hour and 30. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right, St. Hadrian's Priory. Well, okay. That was a skill issue. I'm so used to the old games where you just jump and the guy goes into the hay bale. That does not happen in this game. You have to look at the hay bale. Okay, we'll pay attention a little bit. Oh no, screw as much as it can these days. Always, right? Always. To think we have AC Shadows on the list, too. Because I do a wheel. I do a game wheel. So there's a suggestion box on Twitch, and then just whatever people put in chat, I put it onto a wheel, and Shadows is on the list. So we're playing Resident Evil 3 Remake next, but, I mean, who knows after that? I'll get screwed with a lot in Shadows, as I've heard. This is when Basim is starting to go insane, from what I understand. Leaderboard. Gotta have a bit of variety. I've just done Red Dead 1, cleaned up the crew 2, and moving on to Astro's Playroom. Oh, enjoy Astro's. I assume that's cleanup, though. You probably finished it before, but what a great game. But yeah, that's the point of the wheel. We got a lot of variety on here. Like, stuff I've never even thought about playing, like Jurassic World. Those games look good. We still have Arkham City on here, unfortunately. Outriders, God of War 3, High on Life, Borderlands 4, Sea of Stars. Good variety. Stray, because I still need to finish it. I've never finished Stray. So, it's the year of the cleanup, though, isn't it? Oh, dude. Nice. Okay, I'm happy for you. Have you already played Astrobot, or are you going to do Playroom and then Bot? Playroom's so good, dude. I love that game, and it's very tight and well contained. Like, it's a good portion of gaming, but it doesn't like overstay its welcome at all. So be at the mercy of your own wheel, your backlog wheel. I hear you, man. That's how it should be. That's a good point. The person sitting behind the throne can pull more strings than the guy in the throne himself. Tonabridge Inn. Lol? But yeah, dude. Nah, to play through Playroom for the first time would be amazing. I was lucky enough to be like, oh, I just got my brand new PS5. What's this? There's a game installed on it? Played it. Loved it. I did get the PS5 during my like initial trophy hunting though. Like I had done a little bit of trophy hunting throughout the years. But I think it was around 2022 when I like really started to kick it into gear. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this was one of the games that I was like, I got my PlayStation 5 because I was playing so much of my PS4. I was like, I might as well get a PS5. I can justify this. Got the like big package where it was like the PlayStation plus 2 controllers plus the charger plus the headphones plus a game. Like I got like a huge package from GameStop. And yeah, sat down and played Astro's Playroom. Then I finished AC Odyssey, I think, which I loved that game. I enjoyed that game so much. I think Odyssey is a fantastic game. Hello. Oh. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. Odyssey was, yeah, absolutely. The DLC was great. The story was great. I got the good ending, too, which is cool. Here, hold on. Let me... Yeah, I think Origins is the best of, like, the new generation Assassin's Creeds, but I don't think that's a hot take. I think most people think that. But I do love it. And I do hope I enjoy Shadows. It looks fun. You okay? Cat's being goofy. I don't know. I do think Shadows looks like a fun game, but it's the typical fare where people have like the same issues, I think. Can't wait to visit all the RPG ACs to clean those up too. Dude, it's fun. I think if you have to clean up Odyssey, you'll enjoy it. Origins has good DLC too. I like that you go to the afterlives in these games, or the other realms of their mythology. So, like in Egypt, you get to go to the Field of Reeds and see what it actually looks like in their interpretation. Same with Odyssey. Going to Atlantis was really cool. And you go to Hades and... Okay, I was like, is he not going to stand up? I don't know. It was really cool. Was that Hades and God, the Good Place. I can't remember what the Good Place is called in Greek mythology. It's very similar to the Field of Reeds. It's a pleasant place. God, what is the word for it? It's right there, man. It's gonna bug me a little bit. Elysium, Elysium. Yes, the Fields of Elysium. Thank you. I'm telling you, it was right here, and you just pulled it out. I appreciate that. Yeah, Elysium was dope as hell. I loved it. That was weird. Oh, thanks for the follow, Fred. Frederico, I appreciate you, man. That's gonna put your name up at the top of the stream, so you can feel super special. Appreciate it, man. Oh, we're getting close to 100. I think I might do... Well, maybe I should wait till 200. I want to do like a little giveaway, but I don't think there's enough people to participate right now. Because I've got almost 100 followers, but I don't know how many of them are still around, you know what I mean? So, feel free to join the Discord if you ever want to share trophies or anything like that. I want to do trophy list reviews. I've done at least one stream of it where we reviewed YouTubers' lists, and that was a lot of fun, so we're probably going to be doing that more often. Most likely this Saturday, actually. We'll do another one. Hopefully Draken's online. He's the one of the regulars I get in this stream, and the dude's very knowledgeable on games, so if there's anybody to weigh in on PlayStation profiles, it'd be him. Haven't seen him in a minute, though. But yeah, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Got a lot to do on this channel, a lot of stuff to refine and add to it, but we'll get there. Let's see here. Okay, he's over here somewhere. I was expecting a bunch of enemies. There's some here. I'm all good. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, Origins DLC is so good. And then Odyssey is even better. So... lol. Actually need to steal it from him. I was gonna just run up and kill him, but Eivor was like, what if we don't? I love this whole, like, waist-high grass makes you invisible type thing. But, you know what I think Odyssey really nailed? Was its stealth. I know that's, like, a weird take, but it was really fun, like, stealthing forts in Odyssey. Trying to eliminate every enemy and stuff like that and really clean up the fort. I loved doing that. It was so much fun. For some reason, it's not investing in these trees down here, and I'm not sure if it's because they're DLC or what, but... I'm trying to finish the skill tree as fast as I can. That's why I was just auto-investing, but whoa. Oh, to return to Asgard. Yeah, we'll do that later. We get our new quest yet? Not yet. There it is. Right down here. Yeah, I think like 2 weeks ago we went through the entire map and got every single viewpoint, and that has made doing the story missions so much quicker. 7 trophies left on Odyssey? That's awesome. Which ones? I'd imagine you already have the Platinum, because you called it Cleanup, so it's probably DLC, right? But I think Odyssey only has story DLC. I don't think it has any of the challenges or any other bull crap that this one has. Is that Doug? No. I do. What did I just skip? Harder to pry open than a nun's knees? That's not a saying I needed to have in my head, man. What? Uh...
Bruce says the fortress. Bruce says that it's not a house of straw and sticks.
Don't believe it.
Are you hiding something?
There is a lumber mill.
Bemis field. Alfred invests much in fortifying West.
Edward is.
Impossible.
I heard rumors that Ted would have been lured out of self-exile.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less, but your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. It may still work. And Fulke? When I have Tebben's fealty, you shall have Fulke.
It's just the base game? Really? Oh, you mean out of the total that would include the base game. My bad. I misunderstood you. Okay. You're just going for plats. I respect that. I hope the cleanup goes well. It's a brilliant game. There's plenty to enjoy. I don't know, he took a while to get on his horse, but... A lot of these follow missions in this game, by the way. But, W. Enjoy it. Take your time if you can. But, as I said, it is the year of the backlog, and a year of the cleanup, so I won't be surprised if you just kind of smash it out. 7 DLC trophies left too. Okay. So you're close to 100%. I'm going to show you, I did that like a long time ago, and I'm actually kind of sad about it, so... Wildlands, Civ 6. It was in the other... Origins I cleaned up after Odyssey. There's Odyssey. So, 2022, yep. 5/2/2022. I think I did the DLCs after, yeah. I was on a crazy pace back here, though. I started the game in, like, 2020, played it for, like, an hour, you know what I mean? Came back years later and just blasted through it all, but, oh, it was... Dude, I got so sunk into this game. Almost all of my time off of work during this time was spent playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What a game. It's crazy that it's already been almost 4 years. Huh. During lockdown, I hear you. That would have been the time. During lockdown, I think I was mostly playing like Destiny 2 and stuff like that on the PC. I think a little bit of my trophy hunting was also during lockdown, but you could see there's some stuff here that's not hunted. I'm probably going to do everything I can on this, by the way. I'm not too bad at these. This is like my only platinum from lockdown, though, I think. This is what we're returning to next week. Next Thursday, we'll be smashing through this as fast as we can. I did Backlog Busters, which is like a little event in a Discord I'm in where you pick a partner and you work together and you choose something out of their backlog for them to finish this month and they choose something from yours. So my partner chose Resident Evil 3 Remake for me, and then I chose Yakuza 0 for him because that's one of my favorite platinums. Yakuza 0 is an amazing game. Amazing game. So that's why we're switching gears before I finish Valhalla. I was originally going to finish Valhalla, then do RE3, RE4, RE7, RE8, and then go into 9. But speaking of RE4, any chance it's off on sale? Any chance at all? Never touched the Yakuza games. Fair enough. I had never even really bothered with them. I started them, I started 0 in 2022, and I just kind of lost interest. But I came back to it. I started playing the story, and Yakuza 0 has one of the best stories I've ever consumed. And I don't mean through video games. I mean like in general. I read a lot of books, TV, movies, whatever. Yakuza 0 is like at least in my top 10 best fiction that I've ever consumed. It is so good. And the game is just brilliant. It's full of charm and personality and fun things to do. And obviously the Platinum asks a lot of you. But the story is worth playing, absolutely. So if you have a PC, I'd play it on PC if you're a little scared of the Platinum. It's an endurance Platinum for sure. But it was worth it. I love that game. And then Kiwami 1, which is the first game remastered, was also incredible. The writing wasn't as solid because it was a 10-year-old game. Well, now it's 20 years old. You know what I mean? So it didn't hold up, but 0 is so good. It's so good. You better be getting some commission with this sell. I'll take a look at it. Hey, no, I just love it. That's why it's such a good sell, because I truly love that game. Like I said, I wouldn't commit to a platinum unless you end up loving it, but god damn do I love it. You can have that flail back. Little tidbit, by the way, the flails in this game piss me off because in this current time period that we're in, flails were used as a farming implement. They were not used for military purposes. You did not have organized groups of soldiers using flails. Maybe you'd have a soldier to pick one up, or somebody from a militia or a levy using a flail, but you would not see it as much as you see it in the game. Now, is the Assassin's Creed universe our universe? No. Is the Assassin's Creed universe like our history? No. It's its own universe, its own history. It just takes inspiration from ours, blah, blah, blah. There's ways to excuse it, but it still bothers me. It really, really bothers me. So anytime I see an enemy with a flail, I just, no mercy. I demolish them as soon as I can. Let's see this. Skyer, ayo. Hey! Oh, he bumped his head. Nobody's protecting you, brother. Sorry. You're under arrest. You're under arrest? You're under arrest? Okay, hold on, there's a blue blip over here. I wonder if Zero is still on PS Plus, because it was for a long time. Just, like, kill a few more of these guys, maybe? Slow-mo thing is actually really annoying in this game. Okay, like, why is he killing all these people so easily? I turned off level scaling. I don't have time for that. Alright, can we kidnap him now? Okay. Alright. I don't know if that worked or if the game just caught up, but either way.
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, Saints, protect me!
Silence will save you, Tim. Silence, not your saints.
You prefer to work in the shadows. Flee, my friend. We have the man to kill. Does this venture not
Well-
set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working with
No.
So we have.
God, dude. The action priority in this game is so irritating. Alright, enjoy the bear, I guess. Fucking Bassam, dude. Without that nonsense, I would have already gotten to the point. That happens to be often in this game, where I want to pick something up or interact, and or not Bassam, but what's his name? Eivor does the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Very irritating. You know what else is irritating? Last year, I did an alphabet challenge on my trophy list, and my final game was Assassin's Creed Mirage. And I'm thinking, oh, this game's been out for a few years by now. There's no way they'll add DLC. Like 2 months after I had platinumed the game, they add DLC. And so now I either have to mess up my alphabet or just deal with the fact that this is at 84% now. I have a good completion percentage, so I'm like, what do I do now? You know what I mean? Very, very irritating. It's not important. Obviously, it's not that deep, but it does annoy me. And then I had like that regular I was talking about earlier, Draken. He was like, completion percentage matters way more than alphabet. Just complete the game. Yeah, exactly. So the 84% is irritating me. But if I plat this, then my alphabet's gone. I just have B through 101, B through Z with a number. I don't have my A game anymore. So I'm putting it off. But really irritates me. It really, really irritates me. I wonder if I could hide these and then update my list on PSN profiles and then unhide those. I don't think it works that way. Oh well. We wish, we wish, we wish. Gotta go, man. Enjoy the grind. I will. I'll keep chipping away. Have a good one, Frederico. And thanks for the follow. The dialogue is well written in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome back, Smoked Out. Good to see you, brother. This shit's too funny. Ah. It wasn't his choice. Trying. By the way, I absolutely fried my back yesterday. Every single part of my back. The workout that I've got going for my back is perfect. It's perfect. I gotta show you some of it, because some of it's like new tricks that I've learned that I didn't know before. Feels amazing. And by amazing, I mean I'm in a little bit of pain today. I need to order more protein, though. I'm out of protein shake powder. Oof. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I guess it doesn't matter. I did a lot. Sorry, yeah, so, God, I did overhead press, I did barbell curls, I did, crossbody hammer curls, I did, delt flies, then I did lat pull downs, I did close grip lat pull downs, and then I did single arm seated rows, but I didn't do them seated, I did them kneeling behind the bench. You get a much better time under tension that way. I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything. But it was a solid workout, so. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, gotta go back up to Rooster. Yeah, but Marina had her own kind of thing that she was working through, so I had plenty of time to do it. And then I helped her. We got her an ankle strap or a set of ankle straps so she can do kickbacks. And she did normal kickbacks last time, but I mentioned curtsy kickbacks, and so she wanted to try them. They looked good, so I helped her with that. And then I was gonna help her with the glute extensions. I don't know how else to explain them. I think it's that thing where you put the pad against your hips and you go down and back up like this. So, but we didn't get around to doing that. We did run out of time because we still had to make dinner. But yeah, we were there for a while. I think it was almost 2 hours. I used to work out for 2 to 3 hours, but now I work out for 1 to 2 hours. So, but of course, I also used to do 4 to 5 sets for every exercise instead of 3 sets. I do a solid 3 sets with an occasional warm-up. If I'm doing like squat or deadlift or something, I'll do a warm-up set. But for overhead press, I don't need a warm-up set. So, yeah, what I'm saying is I used to do a lot more, but now I'm doing it more efficiently, like mechanically, scientifically, all that other stuff, since I've been studying to be a CPT. So I've learned that it's better to do less more effectively than it is to just do as many sets as possible or to push weight with momentum. Obviously, you want to do controlled weight and all that. If you can't put it down, don't pick it up. Unless it's like, I guess an example of something that you should pick up if you can't put it down is like a deadlift is fine to drop. You know what I mean? But, if you're going to be working with dumbbells, you should be able to hold them. So, I will, gladly. I love the gym. I like the science behind it. It's so fun to, like, I don't know, make it as efficient as possible, to learn new things, new techniques, new movements, I guess. So I have to wait for the fire to go out? That's boring. There's no way they have that much oil up there. I'm sorry, there's just no way. Where did they put it all? Extremely engaging gameplay, this. I wish the AI would use the battering ram, but they hardly ever do. I'm trying to... I thought maybe I could shoot it, but nah. But yeah, I will show you everything I know. Oh wait, I can just... Excuse me. Doing something here. There's more. Okay. Gotta lean forward so I can see. Please do, I'm trying to get in shape. Well, you already have a shape, brother. You gotta refine your shape. I'm just kidding, I know what you mean. But yeah, I hear you. Consistency in food. You gotta eat a shit ton of protein. Whatever your target weight is, that's how much protein you gotta be eating in grams. If you want to weigh 160, 140... 140 grams of protein, brother. That's your goal. You can eat more some days and less some days, but think of it as like an average. That's step one is your nutrition. But a lot of the stuff I was talking about cooking earlier, easy protein. Plus, like, Greek yogurt. I don't know if you're a granola guy, but if you find a granola you like, any yogurt is perfect. So, whether you like skyr or Greek yogurt or maybe you want like flavored yogurts in those little cups. I ate one called Ratio. That's what I've been eating a lot lately. I'll eat like usually 2 a day of these Ratio yogurts, and 25 grams of protein for 1 cup of yogurt. And then I also get like quote unquote protein granola. It's just granola, but that shit is so good. So all that to say, yeah, I'd start with nutrition. That's been my favorite part, actually, of the like CPT process, is learning all the ins and outs of nutrition and like body mechanics and stuff. It's really interesting to me. So if you're ever like, why does my shoulder hurt when I do this? I can probably tell you. And it feels really cool to be able to say that. So excuse me. Just missed 2 arrows in a row. I'm like, why am I always out of arrows? Oh, sorry, fella. Yeah, I'd prefer if they just knocked that out for me, but it's good that you know all that. Yeah, and it's been fun to learn it. Obviously, there's more to learn, and constantly there's new information and stuff that people get. So I just keep my eyes and ears open to learn as much as I can. There we go. No more oil. Oh my god, that guy just fell over. It's probably the fire damage got him. You get at least like one of these sieges every arc, it seems. So it's like 2 more. Also, you might have been told before that diet soda is bad for you. Just no, like if it's like you're gonna drink a Coke or you're gonna drink a Diet Coke, just drink the Diet Coke, man. If you like it. If you don't like it, then don't drink it. But like everything in moderation, right? Don't drink like 6 Coke Zeros in a row, but a Coke Zero is fine. You probably heard like the artificial sweeteners are like harmful if you're a rat, and I mean that literally. Harmful to rats. And in ridiculous doses, so yeah, that annoys me. This like mythological threat that people have given to diet soda, of all things. Source, I love Coke Zero. I hear you, dude. Coke Zero is like, oh my god, especially with some wings. So good. Like, I like normal Coke, but I also don't like the idea of being diabetic in my 40s. So, I'll just drink Coke Zero, it's fine. Okay, that's enough random dudes killed by throwing weapons. That's just, I love that ability so much. It's so fun. But yeah, Coke Zero is, I have some in the fridge waiting for me right now, actually. When I get off stream, I'll probably pop into it. That's why I'm working at the Celsius. I probably shouldn't have had this Celsius, but yeah. My wife works in the medical field, so if I have a heart attack, I'll be alright. That's a joke. I don't think I'll have a heart attack. Bruh. Where are the fucking stairs? You know what I'm saying? Oh. Not me walking right past the stairs. That's crazy work. Hey, fellas. Alright. How about you stick that flail up your ass? Since you shouldn't have it. CPR certified, yeah. I'm also CPR certified, but I kind of want to take another class. Like a refresher, almost. It's technically CPR certification's part of being a personal trainer. Well, CPR and AED training. But from what I understand, an AED is kind of like a fire extinguisher. It's pretty simple, right? It's supposed to be kind of foolproof. Like, that was the whole point of the invention of the AED. But, I don't know, I've never used one or been trained on one, so... But yeah, I'll get that. So I'll be certified nutrition, certified in kinesiology, kind of. Not like, obviously I'm not, you know, gonna have a fucking degree in kines, but a certification, right? And then the CPR. So yeah, I'm happy to get CPR training because it's been forever since I've practiced. Like, I know the rhythm, and I kind of remember how to push, but I don't remember how hard. You know what I mean? Plus, I'd probably be a little scared to break ribs, but maybe in the moment you don't give a fuck about broken ribs. Okay, I don't really care what that guy has to say. He's whiny. I am not driving a horse. That is for babies. I'm driving a bear. Like a man. But that's awesome. She said that there was a mass exodus, like, this week? Last week? A bunch of people just left. Which sucks. I thought management wasn't too bad. I know there's one person that people tend to have issue with, but I thought you guys worked in a pretty good place. Maybe Marina's just particularly likable? I don't know. Because it doesn't seem like she has very many issues with management. Not really. It's wild, dude. Even one of Marina's work besties left. She's very sad about it. Christ Slave is crazy. I do have thoughts about that, by the way. Oh, I guess I could name drop her Vanessa. They were pretty close. Marina's really fond of Vanessa, so it's really unfortunate that she left. She also likes Gloria and Sandra, and obviously Inshallah. What's the other one? Her name was in my head and it just disappeared. Vanessa was really cool. When we went to Nana's, that's when I found out that Vanessa was just dope. So her boyfriend's chill too. God, what's the other girl's name? Sky's doing maternity stuff, I think. But there's another one whose name is just not coming to me right now. But, yeah, Marina lost a bunch of her work friends, which is very sad. So... Oh, wow, this guy's too smart to fall for it. Oh shit, does he have asthma? Or is he having a heart attack? I was just talking about that. He just had a heart attack, isn't he? Is that not what's happening? Brisna? Yeah, she liked Brisna. There was another one, though, like Karina or something like that. Poison. Did Bassam poison him? Do you see the knife sticking out of Bassam's hand? Look at it. It's just sticking out of his hand. Oh, oh, oh. He was doing that on purpose, or nah? What is happening? Bruh. This game is perfect. I don't care what anybody else says. This game is flawless. What the fuck? Oh, Geetrich. I thought I recognized this dude. The pox dogs of Wessex. Dude, Geetrich is a fucking homie. This dude's chill as fuck. I actually really like Geetrich. He's super cool. Okay, we'll carry on. This story is not much longer than that. I think it's like one more mission and then we're done with this area. It should be a bloody welcome. Yeah. A bloody welcome, and then we report it. This is the final mission of this arc. So that's why I was like, oh, we can do 2 arcs today, because the arcs we were doing are not very long. So next is going to be London. London is also, if I'm not mistaken, a pretty short arc. So, alright. I'll probably go light Hadrian's Wall braziers, too. It's like I said, I wanted that to be my final trophy, but I changed my mind. Alright. Yeah, nothing else. Are we gonna fight, Folky? Is that what this is? Boss fight? Or is the abbot dead? That would be interesting. There she is. What's up, bitch?
Your guests have arrived. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation. It's early for supper, I know. I couldn't.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? I never told him.
How's it going, Damon? Long time no see, man. Little update. Instead of finishing Valhalla first and then doing RE3, I've been challenged to finish RE3 this month. So it's in the mail. It'll get here Saturday. And next week, that's what we'll be streaming, is Resident Evil 3 Remake. And then I'll go into 4 Remake, then 7, then 8, then we'll go into 9. So, little pause from Valhalla. I'll still chip away at this in the background, but I won't pop the platinum off stream, so don't worry about that. But how you been, man? How you been?
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of the ugly world?
I need to get my phone charger. He has Isu blood. Yes, I know.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you.
I highly doubt a plate stops an axe thrown that hard. I don't think that's how that works. Cool, been okay. Everything has a cold. Oh, everyone has a cold or something minus me. So everyone around you is sick. That's always fun. We had a little sick pass around a couple weeks ago. I think you remember when I was sick, but... Why did we just let her leave? I don't understand. Should we have not killed her? I don't need another way out, brother. We're good. I'm not worried about all that. The bow is mightier than the crossbow. Let me show you why. But, yeah. Everybody around me was sick back then, but not so anymore. Canterbury. Alright. Well, I do have a fast travel, but I don't know if I can. Do I have to ride my horse there? Do I have to follow you to Canterbury? Brother. Okay. I just can't fast travel there. Because she's mean. Oh. Yoink. Got vacation on Monday. It'll be nice to get away for a little bit, dude. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Well, I guess my wife did. It almost felt like a little vacation, because I got to kind of live it through her. We went to visit family, or she went to visit family, because of the whole tumor thing that I told you about. And, yeah, so she got to, I think she got to visit the beach. She didn't go swimming or anything, but, it was probably pretty nice for her. So I kind of got to, like, visit family through her, in a way, you know, over the phone. So, we're going in April 18th to Houston, and then we got tickets to see the Gorillaz in October, which would be pretty awesome. That's been one of her favorite bands for forever, and I love them too, of course. So, but yeah, vacation sounds nice. We're a little vacationed out though, like full vacation, because we went to Hawaii last December, and as awesome as that was, it was also pretty expensive. So we're pretty solid for now. You know what I mean? I think there's a family reunion in New York in July, and we're still trying to figure out if we can go. But I mean, I hope so. It's the side of my family I never get to see. So, yeah, Gorillaz, the digital band, the most successful digital band of all time, is apparently how they're known. I want to upgrade the Backlog all the way, but it's kind of powerful enough. I 1 or 2 shot, sometimes 3 shot everybody anyways. Yeah, I'm really excited. We go to at least one concert every year. This is going to be one of 2 concerts we go to this year. We're still trying to figure out what the other one's going to be. So the tradition is usually including my brother-in-law, but he's been kind of busy lately. He just graduated college, so, you know, he's got a lot going on. He's got a girlfriend that he went to visit, so we have been playing games online together, like a lot. Me, him, and my wife play Overwatch and Marvel Rivals together. And, yeah, he's out of town now. He went to visit his girlfriend. And, well, I hope he's home soon for one thing, but I also hope he enjoys himself. But all that is to say, part of one of the traditions was to see a concert with him. So the first concert we went to together, which is part of why we started dating, is because we were going to the same concert, just in a different town. I changed my ticket once I found out she was going to the other concert, which she thinks is cute. But, I mean, at first it was like, oh my god, we're going to the same concert, but we were just going to see the same band. But yeah, we went to the same concert. We saw Ghost in Dallas, and Ghost is amazing in concert. And we took her brother. So it was me and her brother, and we saw Ghost. And then the next year, it was me and her brother, and we saw Cage the Elephant in concert, which, wow, they were amazing. So we didn't get to do a concert, just the 3 of us, this past year, which was pretty sad. So I'm looking forward to doing it this year, but Gorillaz, I think it's just going to be me and the wife. I don't know if brother can come. I'll ask him, though. Maybe he could travel. He's got plenty of time to, like, request off for work and stuff like that, yeah. So we could get him a ticket. It's $100 each. It's not too bad. Yeah. But anyways, probably 2 concerts this year instead of just the one. Yeah, I'm OP now. What about it? Bruh. Basim's my homie for now. Don't throw axes at him. Oh, she's in the crypt. She's in the crypty crypt. Slow-mo actually sucks, by the way. It's really hard to aim in the slow-mo. It's not like Odyssey, where when you're in slow-mo, you kind of move at normal speed with your aiming. Your aiming is slowed down too, which makes it really awkward and easy to over-adjust. Okay, story cutscene. Story cutscene. Utah. Utah sounds amazing. I'd love to see Utah. We live so close to it. Speaking of you and the wife, we gotta find a day to go bowling. We do. We do need to find a day to go bowling. Because it's right there. It's right behind our apartment. I don't know if you knew that, but since we live right off of that one main road, we're close enough to Platt that there's a... Yeah, I think I've talked about this. That bowling alley's like right around the corner. What the hell? Oh, right, because Sigurd is Tyr.
What is it?
Tell me that you found anything we can use.
I may have. A photo.
Yeah, I realized I was about to dox myself. So I was like, hold on. Wait. Look inside the box, Basim. That was Sigurd's left hand, or left, this section of his arm. Kind of like how Tyr got his bitten off by Fenrir. So, this is Loki, I'm Odin, and Sigurd is Tyr. Troph! Let's go. And then we're running right into another troph because we're going to be doing the London arc next. Yeah, North Circle. Was this part of a story mission? I believe this is part of a story mission. Let me double check. As always, the Guma classic of checking the map. Hide all, and then this is a piece of gear, and then it's in London, and it's right here. Walls and Shadows. During, after Walls and Shadows, which I believe is part of the London arc, yeah? Let's find out. Yeah, this is the very first mission in the London arc. The City of War arc. I know you guys are always busy, so I'll work with your time. Yeah, sounds good, man. We'd really like to, especially, I know she really wants to go bowling, so. Just especially recently, there's been so much going on, like with the family and stuff. And now we're trying to help my sister plan her baby shower, but we will find time. I look forward to it, actually. So, we'll see. I don't want to say we don't have anything going on this weekend because I don't know yet, but if we don't, I'll text you and be like, hey, can you guys do this weekend? So I don't want to do the planning again and then find out, oh, well, actually, you know what I mean? It feels kind of lame to do that. So, and a movie. Yeah. By the way, speaking of movies, I've been seeing stuff saying Scream 7 is bad. That it's like, there's like an AI scene in it and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, but Alex told me it was good, so like, is it not? Now I'm confused, you know what I mean? So. Doug kind of sucks, dude. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't like the story and ending, but the killings were good. Okay, fair. I wish they'd make another Equalizer movie. Killing him is only the beginning. I mean, I bet you she wants to do a lot more than that. Okay, another car payment. That's fine. Alright, so does that automatically start the Sussex arc? Because I thought I was going to be doing the London arc, but I guess not. Okay. We're just at like a breaking point in the story. Probably at the halfway point, if I could guess. It's where some of the Templar stuff is going to start to come up. Well, Templars. They're not really Templars in this game. They're kind of Templars. I think. So. Just been doing what Sigurd wanted me to do, but yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, this guy just got twisted when we came to England. I don't know what happened to him. He just very suddenly became like this. It kind of comes out of nowhere. We were cool, we came here, now we're not cool. So. Rats! Devour him! Get him, boys! Get him! It's the best my rats can do. Get him!
You've gone soft. Why do I have to do this? Walk away. What's the matter, Avery? Are you still graduate?
I'm just parrying. Parrying a drop kick is crazy. Where are you going? Over here, brother.
You would have come with me. You are a fool, man. We'll see where this got me. Silence.
Well, I'm sure there was a custom stun animation, but I'm a little overpowered for the story, so...
Forced my hand.
He did.
Yes. The cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself.
That doesn't mean he can't have an honorable death.
That should be enough. I have known one so fragile in my whole of heroes. He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something? Does it? We killed him all the same.
Bam!
What is the true cost of disrespect?
Nah, no, we're sending him to Valhalla, man.
Should not have come to this. Take this. Fly to Odin's Hall. Whatever you sought in this life, you'll find it in the next.
Yeah, that didn't seem necessary, but that's just how it goes, I guess. They've known each other since they were kids, from what I understand.
Go to your homes. Dag accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath. And this is the answer I gave him. Now you hear the truth unbalanced. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this? You know this? All of you. And I will burn the fields, dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath. That is my oath. Will not be without your Jarl.
Yeah, so that was a bit more impactful than I was expecting. That was very sad. I thought Dag's betrayal was going to be a little bit one-dimensional, but it kind of wasn't. So, perfect timing for a crash, though, huh? I'll go ahead and submit the clip. We didn't really do anything. We'll relaunch the game, I guess. If we have to play through those scenes again, I'll just skip through it as fast as possible. But yeah, that was more than I was expecting. Kind of like this book that I've been picking through. It's Ayn Rand's book, Anthem. It's a classic. Ayn Rand is a notorious or famous author, however you want to think about her. But that book is way more than I expected it to be. So this game is sort of giving me that. I didn't expect this game because I put myself at the mercy of other people's opinions. I didn't expect this game to do what it wanted to do. I thought it was just a bloat fest. I thought it was just too much content. I thought it was this and that. I thought it was a weak story. But no, a lot of stuff in this game has been very compelling. I really enjoyed the story in the Siege of Paris DLC. I really enjoyed the story in Ireland. That's the best that I've had from this game. But that was a good bit right there. And the first couple arcs have been solid. The ones that I haven't skipped, like the arc in Syrupshire, was pretty good. I liked that. But yeah, I wasn't expecting Dag's death to be that impactful. I thought it was just going to kind of be a throwaway betrayal for drama's sake, you know? So. Are you going to crash again? It'd be really cool if you don't. There's our autosave. I'll wait a second to run around. Have the quest end? Yeah, quest complete, Brewing Storm. And now I'll move. I probably didn't cause the crash. It probably is just things that happen sometimes, but gift from the other world was this. Yeah, I do need to finish Asgard, but I wanted to get two... Here we go, Forgotten Saga. I wanted to get two arcs done today. That was the goal with stream, so... I'll probably start Forgotten Saga offline here in a bit when I end stream. I'll start stream a little earlier tomorrow as well than I did today. Okay, yeah, we do need 1200. Alright, so let's start the London arc. Hopefully, that's the next one we have, because that's going to pop us a trophy, which I would like to do. So. And then lighting Hadrian's Wall would be good as well. Alright.
How do you feel? I understand.
Alright. So, Essex, London, and Sussex. We're going to do the London arc. Yeah. Very, very short arc. And then we're going to have finished the territory of London through this arc. This very first mission. I was going to say quest and mission at the same time, so I almost said quishin. Which is not a word, by the way. Alright, let's knock out London. This shouldn't take us very long. Like I said, it's only 5 quests. Well, 4 quests, including the final, which is reporting in on that area to Ranvi. I forgot her name for a moment there. Just got an ad for Culver's. Sounds nice. Haven't had Culver's in a long time. They've dissed us quite a few times, like gotten our order wrong and stuff. One time I ordered like I ordered the cod, and Marina got like a burger, and we got our food to the car. We missed a bunch of our food, so we had to get this, we had to get that, cheese curds, whatever, French fries, whatever it was we were trying to eat. Get to the car and start driving off. No cod. Brother, that's one of the entrees that we bought. Like, how did we not get one of the whole entrees? Yeah, so Culver's has dissed us a lot. Might get Teriyaki Madness today. I haven't tried it. I heard it's good. I've heard of it too. I haven't tried it either. Yesterday, they brought Tokyo Joe's in, Marina said. That sounds good. Been wanting to try it. She said it was great.
I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady. Huh?
Hey, bear our master at me.
You'll be on your way shortly. Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
I'm trying to time they bring in something good. Yeah, except one time they brought in barbecue and she got sick. Oh, the one time I'm not there, they bring something good in is what you said. I hear you. Happens to me too. Be like, oh, we had donuts last week. On Wednesday. Right. Who's this? Rude? Celebrating my hiatus. Yeah. Don't fuck with Eivor.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If I've got
But yeah, that's it. They're like, oh, he's still gone. Let's have some food.
Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it.
That is filthy.
Bob for it.
There's the apple. Oh, Stowe's a badass. Get him, Stowe! Oof. You see that gauntlet he's wearing too? That punch hurt. With a quiet day once in a great while. He's very chavvy, Stowe. Just kidding. I think chavvy is a word used to describe women. Yeah, wrong word.
My title, sorry. Stowe's my name. It's good to meet you, Reeve Stowe. London. To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the Gavin to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Right.
Get to your governors. Right then.
Take me to your leader. Alright.
What can I call
I like this guy. He's cool.
Angler of thugs? Dane Hammer? I am Abel, the Raven. I have a settlement to the north, just off the River Nene. Well, I owe you a great debt, Abel. You're a worthy ally. So, this is London, a city built by giants. So they say. She's an old place, slowly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite enjoy.
This is the second time I've played an Assassin's Creed game that has London in it. But in Syndicate, you spend pretty much the entire time in London because it's so huge. Rare. Etiquette. Oh. That can't be good.
No need for outsiders, Stowe.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Triplegate.
Must be a real broker. It's time to flatter those men, Stowe. Can't go on like it.
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Okay, Odin, son. Yes, I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough. Man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Abel. He came to meet me.
He would have welcomed you heartily.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived.
I'll have a look.
They did not like this guy.
Good holy Christ. We must anyway. He can't have this man.
Uba. Huh? Mistresses.
Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his leg.
Hmm.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome, with an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of the time before Christ. Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful
Oh. Who's that? I wish I could back eject like you could in the old games. It's not a thing anymore. It was such an efficient and useful maneuver. How'd they even get up here? Mayhaps. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Hmm. Bleach, the arrow, the compass. Baldur's sack. Find an entrance to the tunnel, or the temple. So that is how I'm going to get my final collectible. The leech, the arrow, those sounds like... Yeah, okay. Next 3 cult members, and then they'll lead us to the keel. And I do have a hint for the ash spear, so we can probably run through him soon. Yeah, it will be fine. We'll get those 3 through the campaign. I've already got, as you can see, a fair portion of the cult, so... I'm wondering if Broga is one of the traitors. I hope not. He seems chill. Stowe's cooler, though. Chiare! Get out of here, brother. Alright, let's go ahead and head down here. Oh my god, look, the entrance. I'm here to claim the treasure that is rightfully mine. Go question the blacksmith. Gotta get in there somehow. I suppose this is the how? It is. Sweet. That's London done. You love to see it. What's that? Alright. Stowe and Urki. I guess it probably is faster to just walk out of here instead of fast traveling.
I see more bloodshed in London's future. Please soon in the feast.
I bet Marina's happy she doesn't have to deal with my shit. I tend to rage bait her for fun. That's okay. She's got plenty of other friends that do that as well, so she's used to it. And I mean, her brother does it too. So you're delivering a familiar vibe, is what I'm saying. All right. We'll finish up Walls and Shadows, and then firing the... So we'll hunt down each of the 3 guys, I think is what this is going to be. Whoever we want to pursue first. We'll just do it in whatever order it shows up in the quest log. So if it's the leech and then the arrow and then the compass, or if it's the other way around, you know what I mean? That's what we're going to be doing, probably.
The arrows today. Bet my knuckles he's the one so dismal. If it were me, I'd hide among my run.
The arrow is more use for the compass.
I know there is.
The leech has need of flesh.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately. Some of the missing will find again, and several. Good lord.
The compass is missing. It's medicine.
Started off as a joke and then became easy. That's a thing that's just too easy.
Said he was Frankie Captain. Finds him.
She's absolutely rage baitable, which is why I don't. I leave that to others. Alright. Walls and Shadows completed. Just give the game a second to catch up. Every time I get ahead of the game, bad things happen, so. Level up with some skill points, okay. Alright. So, this tree right here. Got 2 more dots there. Some more dots over here. I'm guessing it's just these corners that the game gets confused with. 2 more here, yeah? Yep. That's pretty much it. So we're almost done with the skill tree. W. We got the Britain shield. We'll do the arrow. Full case. Oh, yeah. So she's like one of the lieutenants. Alright. I don't think this is going to take very long. And then I think we're getting another trophy at the end of this arc. And then I'm going to go light the braziers on Hadrian's Wall. I think that'd be a good extra trophy to pop for the stream. Best not to draw attention here. I'm not. I'm minding my own business for now. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't have that command set up, but the Discord is linked in the pinned comment. Sorry about that, Karen. The bot won't spit out the... I don't know why.
Alone like you,
Hide my face. Not a chance. Once we found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be
the noise shed about the arrow and the cruiser.
whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin.
Which man? I seem
He's good at blending in.
I'll sniff around.
Evil.
What is suspected?
I don't know. I've killed. I know Enki so well, and I can't.
Then do not. Wait for me.
Interesting.
How'd you come by the shield? I should find one of these.
I'll return to St. Paul's just Godspeed, Abel.
Okay. I don't think... like I said, I don't think this arc is going to take us very long at all. Oh, whoops. These guys just going to attack me? Who's spotting me? Egbert, of course.
It was Egbert. Yeah, right.
Like, solution number 2. Oh. Okay, whoops. Oh, the Coliseum. Save ourselves some footwork. That works for me. There we go. Just double check this. And there we go. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So, the amphitheater. Okay.
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled archers.
This contest is private.
Your men are handing out these coins.
It's enough to keep us talking. But I want to see how well you want a trial.
I've had enough.
A real
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's the new competitor, a Norse from the Northern Wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Cian. All right, take your mark.
Moogie.
Hook, set, arrow, start, fire! A perfect strike. Odin's spear. Did you see that? Or leads to victory.
Yes, sir.
Once you have earned your place at the arrows, pull yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with Recite the Freeze. May the Father of Understanding guide us. He'll know it's you.
These aren't kind of Templars. These are Templars.
On your way now.
W, okay. That's really cool, actually. I thought they were just, like, Templars. You know what I mean? I didn't think that they were, you know, the bad guys. Sweet, we got the rest of our supplies, too. We can upgrade our settlement when we get back. That's always good. Hussa is right down here. Just break my ankles. There we go. Hello, Hussa. Why do they call you that?
May the Father
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength to stand just there with your
And keep still?
friends. Brethren, we have had a hard week.
So this is him.
Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughter like
Because he's a named NPC with like a set. Yeah, we were supposed to free him of his head with that animation, but it's probably for the best that that's not what happened. Take a nap, brother. I wasn't expecting it, an instant kill shot. That's awesome.
arrows knocked. It's a hard thing to raise the ranks of a city into warriors. Hook, set.
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings. First wave fire. No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings. Second wave fire. I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
Huh.
He speaks true. Man without an enemy defeats himself. Justify all you want. You're just a king killer and a coward.
Damn.
Mighty High Horse, you do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
That's what I figured would happen. That was a cool cutscene. Usually I skip these, but I had a feeling that some of the more prominent ones would be more interesting. A lot of the other Order cutscenes in this game are very eye-rolling. It's like, okay, what are they talking about? But that was good. That was interesting. All right. So that's one down. All right. This is the band that I got back together whenever I did that. It was a while ago, but it was fun. You had to travel around the city and, oh, pay off this lady's debt, or tell this lady, like, oh, but music is for the soul, and stuff like that. It was fun. It's a cute quest. What did you expect?
The arrow was a boy.
Man, boy's brain,
No. No reason to lie. Tavgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder.
Hmm.
He saw wounded as a kill the Frage. To hard perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot.
But for power. Men.
Very true. And it is cold coming with Avgo's gone.
Hmm.
I will turn my attention to the lead.
Melkir should be down at the keys.
If the Countess should emerge, we will let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church.
Interesting. Okay. All right. And then we do Bleeding the Leech. Boom. It's all going to lead to this guy. Oh, forgot I got skill points. Alright, so now, right down here, okay. Let's see what London has for us next. Streaming for 3 hours now. We've already almost finished everything I wanted to finish today, which is great. I'll play on after stream. I'm intending to do this is why I need to end stream somewhat soon, maybe an hour from now. I'm intending to do some work on the Discord server today to actually enhance it a bit, a little bit more room for chatter, but also just organize it a little bit. So, and then I actually have things to upload for stream for the Twitch, and then clips that I'm gonna schedule. Yeah, the guy's fucked up and he kills people. I get it. Yes. I want to get to the compass. That's why I was skipping all that dialogue. Hide behind the crate. Okay. I was like, which crate? Where is the crate? Is the crate in the room with us? There we go. What's going on with homie over there? Yeah, 60. Okay. That's so obvious. What?
Best follow him. See if
Oh, God, okay.
can this clod walk any faster?
I'm saying. He's jogging now. Okay. Where we going, Chief? You move pretty fast for a guy your size. The random full stop turning around to look is such a weird video game thing to do. I feel like most people just look behind themselves as they're walking. You know what I mean? It's so weird when that happens. It's only in these games that I see that, but they'll just stop and look around. I don't even need this key, but... Ooh. Blacksmith is in that building. Come here. Hug time. Okay. I should... No, it's not a key. Just go in. Yeah.
You got the purse, Amo? Huh? Who the fuck are you?
Hey, fair reaction.
I'm a friend. Your money is with the man.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. And a fear he was being hungry.
He was.
I knew he was soft. Not like my other
Happens to him.
belly off from days back. So I sent her to a good sister Friedesmith, healer in town.
Alright. That would be the leech.
Got broken bones, a boil on your bum, or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to
Not anymore, you don't.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Why did we kill him? I'm confused. It sounded like he... Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter anymore. Brother's gone. Surprise! Not really in my way, but no, climb up that way, brother. Thank you. And then we'll jump off this wall. Oops. Alright. Time to get the leech. It's weird. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I must have started early today and not really noticed it. Okay, she's over here somewhere. I'm not worried about stealth or anything like that. I kind of just want to get the target out of the way. Really good progress in the cult, too, because I hunted a bunch of them down a couple days ago. It'll cost me nothing, actually. All right. Well, that's pretty rude. Come here, bitch. Evil! Goodbye, evil person. I was gonna say evil woman, but... Ugh. No class.
That is enough.
It's you.
Sure. What? She was writing a book? All of this for your book? Respect. That's some hard work. What an odd duck. Alright. There was 2 dots up here, yeah? Here they are. That's done. And we got a new bow. Good. Good. Alright. Nope, we're not fighting. I do not want to, nor have the time to do that right now, so. Okay. Here we go. Okay, just a reminder to myself. After we finish London, I'm going to light the braziers on Hadrian's Wall. Just get it knocked out.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a
This guy looks like Jared Leto. Fair, I guess.
very true.
This was her fix. All her ideas.
I have a mind to burn that bloody.
It has cures for everything. Boyle, we fight wars to save those we love. This book, this is your destiny.
You may be right. Can't return the debt.
Yeah, exactly. It would make the deaths of all those people pointless if you burn the book.
Thanks.
Whew. Smashing the compass. Well, I didn't want to smash. It's an interesting choice of words. So we killed this guy. London arc is over. Is it? Doesn't look like it would be. Oh. Hi. Sorry, it was convenient. Alright. So obviously we're coming into this temple next. Yeah, so those are done. We have 4 more down here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, I'll try to complete pretty much all of Forgotten Saga offline. We're very close to 100% in this game. We allegedly have 30 trophies left, but that's not really that much considering everything that's about to come to a head. I've gotten over half of the collectibles by this point, so we will be okay. And when I complete Jotunheim, maybe I'll do... we'll see. We'll get a feel for it. Let's just keep one task ahead of us at a time. So we'll do this, then Hadrian's Wall, and then whatever's next, I'll decide.
Some surly guests outside.
They're together?
We didn't see you enter.
Be cautious with that. Anyone could have brought anything. They might have. Also, penance before God. I will not feel shame.
I didn't say shame.
Times being what they are, Eska. I'd rather not.
You may go well, Tom. Have you stepped out today?
I've heard the shouts.
Let's hope the compass. I don't doubt it. It's time we focused on the compass.
Okay.
Make for the steep.
Got an option to sleep with him, but he's got a boyfriend? That's weird. Glad I didn't. I don't think people were into polyamory during this time period. Genuinely, I don't think so. I don't think that was really a thing. Oh, the whole city is on fire. Great. Hmm. Weissland. Who the hell is this? I'm sorry, these flimsy little boxes are blocking the door? Really? Okay. Let's do it. Nope, sorry. Let's go, Stowe. That sounds more fun.
Up on the ramp.
Whatever happened, ain't God, guy, don't be reckless.
See you when it's done.
Little voice. It's not a nickname I was expecting him to have. It's certainly an ironic nickname. Bruh. There we go. I'm not scared of your medieval MG42. Because for some reason these things shoot way faster than you'd think they would. Alright, where is this boy? Where are you, boy? He was like, damn, they got my lieutenants. Guess I gotta kill everybody in the city. Bro, what? Like... I'm not sure I follow the logic jump that is. From the Thames, yeah, or the Thames. Well, I'm here, but I don't see my target. Good God. Yeah, okay, there he is. Can I just, like... Nice boss fight, by the way. Catch. He was a big dude. Head out for the day. Got to do an oil change. If you're still streaming, I'll be back. If not, I'll see you next time. Sounds good, brother. I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to end stream, but somewhat soon, probably. Appreciate you hanging out, though. I'll see you around.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That is a child's play.
True.
To hell with London. Woody Gunn's right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick and mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now?
I have finished.
London is a
They got real creative with these death scenes. I wasn't expecting him to trip over and be on fire. These guys right at the shore. Yeah. Reach the boats without stepping in the water. Old Assassin's Creed challenges be like. It's exactly what it would have asked me to do. If this were like Assassin's Creed 2 or something, it would have been like, reach the boats without touching the water. Or don't touch water at all. Or something like that. There's always just fun little challenges. Now that they don't even bother with like sink, which I kind of prefer. It's like, I gotta kill him too, or nah? Well, you're welcome, Jared Leto. Jared Leto and John Bernthal.
Not half of either. Far better become this instead.
All right, awesome. Enjoy your boyfriend, each of you. There's another trophy. The order is revealed. We have a few more miscellaneous arcs, and then a few more major arcs, and then we're done. If I go back and finish Asgard after doing Hadrian's Wall, I could get another trophy. Because neither are very long. Yeah, so I could do that, or... I think it's right up here. We're going to light the braziers. As I said, we're going to get that next trophy. I think the final trophy in the game for me will be releasing fireflies into this settlement. So this is where the... Yeah, this is where the braziers start. Got to go all the way down this section of wall. Whoops. Well, here. All right. Why am I crouched? I don't remember sneaking. Oh, this will take me a second, but won't take very long. Like all up. Maybe just a few minutes to run up and down the turret. He's always like free running when I don't want him to, but when I do want him to free run, he doesn't. It's weird. Can I light it by walking up to it, or do I have to throw the torch at it? Yeah, there you go. Alright, next one. The fire arrows work, but obviously I have to generate adrenaline to do that, so... Oh, hi. There's just deer in there. There we go. Now, if I could light like a smaller brazier and then shoot the arrow through that, that would be fine too. But here, this one's a little bit high up. Okay. Getting a little bit tired here. Can I reach this? Probably not, but let's see. Wow. Just barely. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Got up at 6 this morning, and it's now 1 p.m., so I'm thinking, it makes sense that I'm this tired. Especially since I've been yapping for almost 4 hours now. I don't think that quite made it. Yeah. I made that crazy throw, but not the simple one. There we go, that one's lit as well. And this is why I was preserving my adrenaline, so I can blow up in these walls. It's the easiest way to do it. I'm hoping westward on Hadrian's Wall there weren't more braziers that count, but we'll find out if that's the case. There we go. Oh, it's just some treasure? Okay, I don't mind. Here's our next torch. Is there anything over there? Nope. Is it just these two? Oh, we'll find out. The trophy will pop or it won't. Okay, it's definitely lit. Do those stay lit? It doesn't look like they do. There's one down there as well. Okay. I think very little of Hadrian's Wall is left nowadays. But clearly there used to be like a lot more. I'm already starting to run my words together, man. Pretty eepy. Is there one up there? There is. Okay. Whew. Let's go light this one. We can see if there's any that we missed. Or I guess if I light this and I get the trophy, then I know we didn't miss any. It's been really difficult to build this up here. I didn't realize this was in like the northernmost part of England where they built Hadrian's Wall. It's probably quite cold. Who are you? Nice. Trophy. I fear if I let the beacons fade, darkness will wash over the sand like a rising tide. Such things prey on a man's mind as you walk the lonely wall, like the beacons. Rolf the Watcher. Maybe that's where I was supposed to start. Maybe it's appropriate that I finished where he started. Look at this. Town of Jorvik. Alright, we're going to fast travel to Ravensthorpe. I'll BRB. You won't even get a BRB screen, though. I'll be gone for such a short amount of time. So give me just a second. Alright. One sec, I forgot to do something.
No croak for me?
There we are. Standing up and walking around, man, makes a huge difference. I've got just a little spike of energy to work with here. Let's see, 63. Oh, the London arc. I got another trophy for completing the London arc, didn't I? Did I already increase? I did. So I did it and then forgot. And most of the remaining arcs should give us trophies, by the way. We're closing in on the end of the story here. Some map completion to do, but really not a whole lot, considering I've already done a good chunk of most of the remaining territories. And you have things like Winchester here. There's really not much going on there. Let's see, Yervishire, I already completed most of that. Jorvik, I started it. So we're really close to finishing this game. That's exciting as hell. Gorm Kjotveson. Alright, one whole branch of the cult is down. We can hunt this guy, so we'll turn that into Randvi and we'll hunt this guy. Roman Tower north of Norwich. Norwich in East Anglia. This tower? The viewpoint? Hold on. Hide all. Let's do. I like to view these on my little map. Yeah, this tower. Okay. So I'll mark that. Alright, let's talk to Randvi. We'll start the next arc. I'll hunt down this cult member, and then we'll keep pushing. No. Alright. Okay. Essex, Sussex. Does Essex give a trophy? No. Sussex is one of our few territories left that doesn't. Could do Lincolnshire, though. Already finished the collectibles there. Essex is already done as well. So maybe I'll keep prioritizing the ones where I've already finished everything. There we go. And then I'll go level up the farm, I think it was, that I needed 1,200 supply for. Alright, what do you want, Tekla? Cool. Okay. Sure, we can speak to Hytham. I've been putting this off. I've got a lot of order medallions. So, we'll see what happens.
The order has been purged from London.
That is good news. And
Jorvik is a city under Norse control.
there's a hopeful way of seeing it. I have something here for you.
Tell me.
You remember Kjotve's son, Gord?
Interesting.
He is one of our targets. He is further west, in fact.
Vinland, okay.
Finland. Discovered the Order of the Ancients has some recent fascination.
Let me find out for you.
Finland is far away, according to my source. A bit.
There's no danger that it can't be either.
Must there be something?
Okay. Speak to Randvi, I guess. Is Vinland a territory I'm supposed to declare through her? Probably. So I might have to do Essex before I do that. Speak to Randvi. Okay, I guess not.
I want to see them. Have you spoke with Hyde? Good. I have marked it on the map.
So is it considered a territory, or?
I have changed them.
Eh, I don't see it. Oh, here it is.
She's willing to risk her life.
let's go ahead and knock out Vinland.
It is a long voyage.
Well, actually, before I do that, okay, how long have we been streaming? 3.5 hours. Feels like more. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out here. I'll be back on tomorrow. Everybody, you have a great day. I'll be knocking some of this out off stream, so don't worry about that. And don't forget, next week we will be starting Resident Evil 3. So, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see